Oh, were you recording also?
I started, but
Yeah, it's cool. No,
stopped for some
I was
reason.
recording too, and I had my mic and the the Discord mic muted. So I just restarted the recording. We watched um the Topples versus Merlin match, winners final. Um, basically, for the first two Jack matches, well, it was okay. So I'm just recapping for the video. There was 3-0. The Marduk switch went really poorly, which is what you mentioned.
Hmm.
Um, we talked briefly about um having the opponent give you a reason to duck. And in round two, he did go low a lot more, and you killed him for it appropriately. And then we talked about like if he's in rage here, do I really believe that he's going to go low again, or is he just going to try to throw the rage drive? Those
Gotcha.
are kind of decisions to make, and ultimately not worth overthinking about because you won. But like that's the thought process to consider. And then we talked about how Jack, we were killing him a lot off of him getting counter hit on our offense. Some whiff punishes here, and just our offense like working out more and us getting hit less. We also talked about how you were looking for a lot of fuzzies, but if he's only choosing between forward one and his down back one or full crouch down back one, then we can pick sidewalk left to cover all of those. And if he's using 2 jab, 2-1, or down forward 2, and we read that, we can pick sidestep right. That allows us to guess less mid-low and more understand always picking between these sets of options, and I can cover all of it.
Right here.
Aside from that, I didn't feel the need to go super deep into it because you 3-0'd him. So yes, there are optimizations to make, but if you're beating him, you know, Tekken is a game where you are predicting the next state the game is going to be in and then choosing the right option that covers that, right? So, or not choosing the right option, choosing an option that covers that depending on how confident you are. And you 3-0'd him. So you were constantly picking the situation that countered whatever his choices were. So ultimately, that's good. And then mechanically, you already are noticing like miss whiff punishes that can be better. So I'm more focused on like what decisions are we making? Are we finding timings? Are we kind of stuck there? And are there defensive things we haven't seen yet? And against Topples, you pretty much had it all covered, except I added these things. So now we're looking at the grand final, Merlin versus Roach.
One of the most scariest things you'll ever come across here in the WA scene.
For sure.
So we'll see how well Merlin can hold out the onslaught against Roach.
Oh,
Both of them rocking the silver this time.
shiny costume.
Very shiny costumes, going to the metallics.
I like it when our little preview window has a hard time with the shininess of costumes. And it looks like it's frame dropping. So, just to explain what I just said, it looks 60 FPS to people watching on stream,
beautiful.
but our preview window can chug sometimes. It
Yeah.
looks 60 FPS to people watching on stream,
14,
but our
minus 12,
preview
I can't remember.
window
Minus 12.
can chug sometimes when there's a lot of like little particle effects and stuff like that is trying to like render
Don't
when
use
there's a
forward
lot
forward
of
4
like
ever. Use
little
forward
particle.
2.
What is this? Down forward? Is this down forward 4?
Forward 4.
That is? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, forward 4. A 7 on hit, and then he
like
just
that.
mashes? That's crazy.
That is trying to like render on the fly, as in like.
But that tells you a lot.
Yeah.
That tells you a lot. Like, he didn't have a lot of data. He was just kind of like, I can probably make the comeback here, Lamau. Like, so.
When there's a lot of like.
Actually, come to think of it, I should probably, in a situation like this, I think using oh no, okay, I put him in rage. If he has rage and I forward 2 and land, I'm pretty sure he just gets a free rage out on me. Because I'm locked to stance.
Yeah, I don't know if you could do like the jump back or something.
The back jump, yeah, I'm not sure if his rage out is long range.
But what I was gonna say is, here, you're playing a +7 situation. Did you say you played Roach often or not?
Yeah, I played him a lot.
Okay, so you have a bit more info, but the way I see this situation is +7. He has Rage Art, he has Movement Rage Drive, he has Hop Kick. I'm probably either playing the frame, playing the +7. That was hard to say. Playing the +7 for mix-up timing right away, or just disengaging because he has so many like comeback mechanic options, whether he like evasion hop kicks or, you know, rage arts right here or sidestep rage drives. So usually I'll probably back off and chill here. especially at the spacing you're left at by this move. There's probably not like an immediate mix-up you can apply without exposing yourself.
Stuff like that.
So I probably chill. That also has the added benefit of if he does press right away, it'll probably whiff. So. But yeah, that's probably how I play the situation. And then I am probably not moving forward into this at any cost because this move is so stupid. Look at how far that goes. This move is really dumb. This move is really, really fucking dumb. So if when Claudio's flashing red, I'm usually giving this to him, letting him do that. And then we play again, but it's whatever. First round, but that gives you some info. Is the down forward 2? He just kind of threw out the rate. He's not too concerned about like whiffing it or whatever. So
it tends to bump down to like 30 or sometimes like 20.
That's okay. That's okay.
that was down forward 4, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that was down forward 4.
Bump down to like 30
Which I also
or
shouldn't
sometimes
really.
like 20.
It doesn't track well on
That's
15
as long
frames.
as it's a good, smooth gameplay for the players.
Keep a good thing to keep an eye out for.
That's
It's
okay.
like
As long as
second hit of this one. It's a
smooth
huge
gameplay
opportunity
for
if they give
for
it to you.
players.
Oh yeah, it never
Yeah, I
affects
never
the
does
play.
it.
Definitely. Okay, so let's get back into the
I've
set.
heard of some tournaments I won't name that actually had some stream stuff on the player
really
setup,
good.
which is the
Back
most
dash, that's
chaotic thing I've ever heard.
Audio
Actually
has a
had
lot
some
of
stream
those.
stuff on the player setup, which is the most chaotic.
And we
Thing I've
challenged
ever
on.
heard.
That
Yeah.
sounds absolutely great. So I'm glad we
Audio
did
is
that.
not a
So
hyper
let's
scary
get
mix-up
back
character.
into the set.
So playing
Very
off
fast.
of
2 rounds here from Roach.
frame advantage and
Smelling blood in the water already.
your
Nice.
situations
Plus frames.
is going to be a lot better than trying to play from
Nice side.
frame disadvantage
The
here.
set. That
Making the
sounds
making the
absolutely
play on
great.
this
So
jab
round here from Roach.
is even
So
like
let's
this is
Chaotic.
it's last pixel so whatever, but like in general, Claudio to hit has the Steve problem, right? Where like him actually killing you with like a straight up mix up is pretty hard. Like he wants to control you and have you mess up. Try to move where you're not supposed to move, try to press where you're not supposed to press. His lows are all kind of a trick to get you to do that, but they don't do enough on their own. Down back 4-3 is pretty good, but they don't do enough on their own to pose a huge threat until
There we go. Plus frames. Nice sidestep
until a million of them
Trying to
stack
keep the
up. So
pressure up. There you go.
I'm
Very
not
good punish.
off. I'm playing against Claudio a lot like I'm playing against Steve. Is my priority is stand block and don't die and wait for the opportunities to come up more than it is
Nice.
to beat every low he tries to do, beat every
Oh,
mid
here
he
we
tries to
go.
do.
Oh, the heat system.
Get to the wall. Oh, here.
He was dead if I punished that right.
Nice.
Mhm. Yeah, I just like there are so many ways for this down 4 to die against the hop kick character, the rage
Yeah,
drive.
but-
Yeah. Yep.
Matt, how fast is that startup? Because I'm neutral on that.
Nice.
On stance 3, I'm neutral.
Yeah,
and
you did
down
full
4
crouch.
is-
You did full crouch 4.
Oh,
So
I was just late on my timing.
yeah, you didn't do instant down 4. You did like full crouch in the 4. So
Oh,
like
here we go.
Oh, the heat system.
Yeah.
20 frame rage drive hit. But the reason why I don't like this is because he could just hop kick. He can just hop kick. He can just he can't rage drive or like rage art
Oh, here we
because
go.
Oh,
one
the heat
pixel.
system.
But
Get to the wall.
in this case,
One,
not the end of the
two,
world because if he hop kicks, he
oh,
kind of dies anyways. It's more of a execution.
Nice. Oh no.
He did what I should have.
man.
Just rather happen.
Oh yeah.
Infinite is a good choice. Very good choice.
I'm not gonna lie. I think Infinite is yours. Probably
Yeah,
like one of the
like
best
audio
Infinite
wall combo.
stages.
Yeah.
Mhm, and running
I-
2 has
I
made it
usually
so
do
dumb
training mode on
as
this
well.
stage. Yeah. Like stop bright stages
Nobody
from
pressing
blasting
that.
MIs pretty much.
Every,
Nope,
yeah,
nope.
everyone presses into that.
I would
Oh,
milk
nice
that. That's
combo.
amazing.
Oh, very nice
combo.
combo there from Merlin. Oh,
Yeah, bad space.
nice. Down forward 1. Down forward 1 again.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. 1-2 is really good. Caught the sidestep
Gotta
hop
be
kick.
careful of those 1-2s. A lot
That's what I
of
mean,
the
yeah.
newer
Sidestep button, but
characters
it
seem to
doesn't
have,
catch
like
regular
very good
sidestep.
tracking 1-2s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for
Something
sure.
I've died to.
Claudio has a
Nice
nice
start,
good
very
nice start.
good.
Claudio is really good at getting around
Just
1-2 as well,
respect
so
the
I'd be
hop kick.
careful about that. But as we saw, it beat him here.
Oh, but does
That's
it right
good.
back to Roach, but drops the combo.
Fine.
That's unfortunate. There we go, down forward 4. Down forward
You're
1 is
playing a lot of
keeping Roach
sidestep,
in
right?
check, has a bit of a tracking on the left side.
Is that not the side
Beating
you step?
his back 3 is walk left for my character. I don't know if Lydia can do it, but if you're trying to beat back 3 specifically as his like mid poke, I'd be going left.
Yeah, I don't know why I was complaining about
Claudio
that.
doesn't really have much more that does like much more immediate timing hitboxes except for like 1-2. Right, so you see you went left there and like that beat that move. So
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm tapping left to beat the
nice.
immediate timing options, and then either doing nothing or
Oh my god.
making my read
Harada,
with an
please.
attack.
Yeah.
But
Nice.
yeah, left is usually more. Again, works for my character. You should figure out what options Lydia covers specifically, but I imagine it's still pretty similar.
Nice duck there. Could capitalize it from
Noctis.
Roach. Back three.
Yeah, I think their movement is relatively comparable.
And works.
Yeah, there's nuances because some characters just have really weird
Yeah,
properties
hit
like
boxes and hurt boxes.
like Marduk's step right is insanely godlike and his step left is like useless, so it doesn't make a lot of sense.
Walls are good for him. Long stages,
Not so much.
yeah,
Not so much.
his hand wrapped up.
But yeah, that
Nice forward
Game
three.
2 is really good.
That was just like 5 hits in a row.
Wrapped up.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm not moving on ballerina spin.
Yeah, yeah, I shouldn't. I need to take more close note of what happens to me before I decide to step. Because
Yes.
I step on hit a lot, and it's got me killed a lot.
Yes, especially against Claudio. That is going to get you killed a lot.
Okay.
Claudio is the stop playing character. Like when you're playing against him, you're not supposed to press. You're not supposed to sidestep. You're not supposed to try to counterplay. You're supposed to stand block and like let him get annoyed enough that he goes low. Because when he's going low, then he's giving you opportunities on timings and like the low parries and things like that. But every action you made here to try and play was immediately punished. Right? Try to sidestep. Try to sidestep.
Okay.
Try to keep out. Claudio is the like don't try to play against me character.
That was just like 5 hits in a row.
So.
And already we're down.
Yeah, look at that.
We respond appropriately.
That's nuts.
That was very
Because he
fast in
didn't
a row.
like none of these are. Oh, he mixed the fuck out of you. Like none of that was that. Like he did not.
Yeah.
He just put out his giant hitbox and it hit you because you were like playing into it. So if you throw the stand block option and he is just forced to do those sidestep fours over and over,
Yeah, look at that.
that's like a whiff punish waiting to happen.
That's nuts.
That was very fast.
Yeah. Yeah, look at that. That's nuts.
That was very fast.
See, like these like extended fuzzy ducks, they don't have to happen. Like he doesn't.
He doesn't have any lows to
Very
threaten.
fast.
It's that down back 4-3 is literally it.
Definitely. There we go.
And then like generic down 4 or something. And if he's gonna do that over and over to win, like
Nice.
it's gonna be a really slow day and it's gonna be one low parry from him being in pain. So
Yeah.
like that down 4 does like nothing. Your forward 4-2 is like 3 of those.
Wow. A lot of big swings into this.
I don't know the nuances of this stance now. I think you just have to make it. I think it's like if you choose the second one, like he can always just interrupt. I don't know.
Yeah, going into second stance versus him is bad because he has a lot of options. Beats
It's always interesting.
the fast, safe mid with hop kick that goes under.
This should be
I'm
down
so
4.
annoyed.
This should be while standing 1-4. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, while standing 1-4 because I'm stupidly trying to apply pressure with keeping him standing, but I don't have any good mix-ups at that range. It pushes me out of.
Well, the range is pretty good.
You'd be surprised.
Right. Well, it's not like Hell Sweep range anymore, right? So that's the immediate problem. But the range isn't terrible.
But she has better Oki than she has better mix-ups.
Yeah, the way I see it is just on Claudio, like getting the health lead is huge because again, he is the control character, right? So the whole premise of him having more HP suddenly means I have to hit him way more, which makes it a lot scarier because as we just showed, like it's scary trying to attack into him. You're also okay. So you mentioned like sidestepping after getting hit. You're also like kind of jabbing after getting hit a lot. And again, this is the don't play character. So if you chose not to press, what makes up you threatening? Nothing scary. But if you do choose to press, you get a wall bounce that does way more. So the mix-up is not scary enough to justify playing like out of frame that many times against a control character. Instead, you default to like a lot less, and then when you need that, it'll look like the Lydia hop kick on the Marduk when he kept going low, right? Like it'll look like that where you get when you do decide to press, it'll actually be at a moment where it would hopefully pay off more than having that be kind of your default option.
Because of the delay, your inputs get read later, which means they'll be hitting it too early for even PC.
Yeah, or too late for even like for like PS4 if they're trying to adjust.
I guess they're trying to adjust, but you would need to, like,
Good day.
yeah, like when it's messed up though, it's because they're doing it too fast for even PC because the delay is not saving them.
Yeah.
scary. Did
Anyway,
that work?
Anyways, back
They're loving it.
Yeah. So many better options
Fine,
for them
it's
to
just a
sliver.
little
There's a
minor
punish
touch.
there.
Nothing like a couple of peaceful casual games.
Nice
that I
duck.
can't fix.
Yep.
There we go.
You're making really good ducks. I would try to get more out of it.
Nice.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a big-
that's probably the
Nice.
biggest thing.
Back
Is
four.
like the ducks you're finding are really good.
Oh, sidestep hop kick.
If the damage isn't sticking, he has no reason to stop.
Mm,
Nice.
Good block.
Oh, could have done much more
bad
than that.
punish
Yeah.
again. Yeah.
Pushback is hilarious at the wall.
One day the Claudio 2-1-2 is going to land and it's going to be the best day of Roach's life.
He's been
Play
fishing
side
for
roll,
it
you
this
handshake.
This entire tournament.
I mean, the thing is, once you've done that like 100 times, then you can start doing like haha low.
Yeah.
Like 2-1 haha.
Yep. See, like, look at all that. Look at all that low did to you.
Like 100 times, then you can start doing like haha low.
Just
Yeah.
Like that's
No
like
reason.
that's like a half a back one or something. Like you
2-1
can
haha low.
you can take all of these.
Oh, the back turn.
Oh, does she doesn't get a? She doesn't get anything nasty.
punishable now.
She
go.
she does
There we
if
go,
you're
there we go,
good
nice
enough to
counter there.
recognize it fast enough.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it can hold down back.
Hey.
Nice.
Does not get the full damage off of it, but it's still chunky nonetheless. Back, hey.
Sidestep 4 loses to too much here, I think.
But it's
I don't know if his back one will evade it or get hit by
still
it.
chunky
To me, it
nonetheless.
looks like it loses to way too much, but
back foot. There you
Yeah,
go,
it's a
neat
pretty
system.
high hit. But
at least he didn't
it
kill you.
works.
Yeah, I like how you played the rage drive. I'm just chilling. You like tap forward a few times, make him think you're
Back
gonna do
foot, there you
something.
go, heat system.
If you're sharp, you can punch parry the shit out of the second hit. I actually look for it all the time.
Yeah,
Back foot, there you
and
go,
I have
heat
a
system.
2 punish as well.
Yeah, I actively look for it as soon as Claudio's red.
Oh.
Same thing, like here, you can punch parry if you have a 3. I don't know the specific window, but most that I've seen is you can punch parry the second hit.
Mm-hmm.
And against Claudio, I'm looking for that because again, he's the all mids do nothing character, so those opportunities matter a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really weird. You were playing a lot of fuzzy duck, and he kept going low, so I was really confused by that.
No, very,
I think it's
outside
like
that,
you
very
said, I
good
wasn't
stuff
getting
there
anything from
Merlin. He's now 2 games up into the set.
That's true,
Just these
but even so, like if
4,
I'm playing
1
Claudio and
more
I see them
there to
ducking,
close
I'm
out
just
the
gonna go mid. You
Yeah,
need
true.
to keep going low. Oh, that's beautiful.
Nice. That's a very good whiff punish there from
Yeah.
Roach.
I hope you don't mind if I show him this, by the way, because I don't like getting an edge without them knowing what
There
I'm
we go.
getting an
Now,
edge from.
sidestep 4, sidestep
I'd like
4
him to watch
again.
this so he can figure out what to do
Like I said,
against
it's
my
such a very
action.
good momentum building low.
That's your choice.
I like free wins.
It's not a free win if you're the one doing the work.
Yeah,
Roach
yeah,
not
no,
out
but
yet.
There we go.
I don't know. Being frustrated in this game is kind of fun.
I feel that.
Wow.
Yeah,
Get hop kicked.
too many lows.
Oh, okay.
I got lucky.
Nice. Down back 4.
Never use that down back 4
Oh,
ever.
okay.
Ever, ever, ever. So stupid.
I don't think down by 4 is the problem. It's just the move you did after.
Oh,
Weird
it's just the
angle,
choice
what
of
we can
low.
do with it.
The
Very
low
weird
is
angle.
fine,
Nice.
just the choice of it's bad.
Nice. Down back 4.
Yeah,
'Cause-
it plays a different timing. So there's like I've seen Koreans use it like when she was
Yeah,
good
that's
at
the
least.
thing.
Like it was like
Just a
there was like
reminder
it
that,
plays a different timing.
down back 4,
That's not a
but
problem.
down back
It's
4.
just the jab after. I'm way more concerned about the jab after than the down back 4.
Right.
I'm way more concerned about this because this is what actually got you killed. The down back 4 hit.
Yeah, true.
Weird
Yeah,
angle,
so
what we
the
can do
jab
with it.
is like,
Nice.
okay,
Yeah,
he's showing
that's the thing.
a lot of
Yeah.
sidestep hop kick from before. So jab doesn't change the coverage on that. So I would have hoped to pick something that might cover that, considering how much he's showing that
I'm
option.
only +1, so
Interesting.
I can get magic
So,
forward if I try and down
They can
forward
still
one.
retaliate with like very good moves.
Yeah, yeah. So that's the trade-off. Is like you're playing. Am I covering sidestep or am I covering like mash?
So,
Interesting.
Yep,
You can't
so,
pick an
they
invincible
can
option
still
unless you're like
retaliate
a
with, very good movement or side
really
step.
nasty character.
Nice hop kick.
Like here,
Movement or side stepping.
Both hop kick.
no, it's button on hit again.
Oh, right, yeah.
Nice hop kick.
So
Nice hop kick.
something to also pay attention to is like he played sidestep right after you're down 1, right? So we have a lot of info that he's looking to like either sidestep right or sidestep right hop kick. He's showing
He
a
was
fuck ton of
smelling
hop
it.
kick, so
Yeah.
honestly you
Block
could
the
just
water.
chill most of the time. To block on that, but
Nice.
again he's showing
Very
so
good
much hop
call.
kick, I would have like
Question
been very
mark kick.
shocked to go for a duck there.
Oh,
Nice
right
parry.
hand
And then
He
I
was
think
dead if I pressed
we
two.
did some kind of activity on hit again.
Oh, the right hand parry.
We got hit. Forward dash. I am backdashing against Claudio like almost 99% of the time. He is designed
last save.
to punish anything that isn't the back button. So you force him to stop doing his options that, you know, just win for free. And then you get access to playing the non-back button options. But the back button has to be the default, and he has to really think that nothing works.
Oh, Roach has actually been caught a lot by that down forward 1-3.
Yeah.
Just getting counter hit.
So, a lot of jab. All of these die to like sidestep hop kick. Like I know you dropped the combo and you want to kill him, but these are all a million ways to die. Same with the down 4. But I mean, this gives you a lot of info as well. Is like his ability to play around the jab game and like really fast small Tekken is really not that impressive. Not really like sharp enough to.
That's why you do down 4,
it shows itself as an option you can play based on the way he played that round.
Nice. Catches him on the stance switch.
If you don't want to go into stance, the punish is 1-4 or something.
Yeah. 1-4.
Oh my god. Yeah, all of his attacks are coming out of sidestep. And I honestly just, after watching this, just letting him blow it is the play.
Oh, nice. Oh.
No. Okay, so here's an interesting thing, because I was about to say, oh god, we have a trade. What's gonna happen? Like, how are you gonna play the option? You play forward dash, which isn't necessarily bad alone, but at the HPs, he had a lot of ways to beat that forward dash. On trade, I don't know the specific frames enough, unless you were really confident and you know that you have the advantage and can do something. That's fine, but based on the gameplay I'm seeing, I don't think he would have known that. So I would choose to play trade options a bit more conservatively. Same thing with get on hit. And you actually pointed that out first, but yeah, like the movement or the anything on hit that is where most of his damage is coming from. That's a good block.
Good stuff.
Yeah, good punish there from Roach. It is -10. There we go, run into keeping that pressure up. Ooh.
Oh, see, like that's what we want. This is what we want him to do. We want to play back button most of the time,
keeping that pressure up,
and find these things. Like whiff punishing it is hard as fuck, right? But the whiff pressure you get, whether like run up hell sweep or Lydia in this case in this position can still get like 4-4-2, right? So
yeah,
that's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for. These are the situations where you will get your damage. You don't have to kill him because those will show up as you just play the game.
Yeah.
Well, not play the game as you just backdash because playing the game is weird. But like you don't have to force the damage on him because these opportunities show up, like the hop kick, right? Like, you blocked for how long was it? 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So after 8 seconds of like not doing damage, he felt like the hop kick is what he needed to do. So like just by doing nothing, he will expose himself.
Heat system. Back 4-2. There it is.
And as long as we stop dying to his sidestep button,
there it is.
we're chilling. But we're just giving him a lot of damage off that. Nice little guy.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that was great. He was very clear that he knew that he was making it very clear that that's how he wanted to play, like last hit HP.
One more round in this game set.
You didn't see a lot of back 3 spam. You see a lot of like down 4 spam. So.
Hop kick, absolutely nothing for it. There we go, hop kick. 1-2-2. Nice side step 4. Roach is bringing it down.
Like none of like his lows aren't scary enough.
Side step 4. Roach is
like that is a down back 4-3. It has a big spark. It has whatever, but that's a down back 4-3. What? How is he mixing up after? You know, it's just not giving him that damage is so important.
Merlin is he's just smelling the blood in the water. His victory is so close.
If I did the right punish like 5 times,
yeah, you make one
then
mistake.
he's already dead.
Yeah.
I really won.
So
frustrating.
This string I never play into. I never play into it because Claudio, once he gets the knockdown, starts stacking advantage, it starts getting really annoying. At the wall where people usually do it, it's where like the reward is even higher, and if for some reason he chooses to do the high undelayed and I get the duck, my reward will be like 1 launch, you know, if that, considering like, you know, if I go for launching, susceptible to like delay timing or do nothing. So I just don't play into the string. Again, it's there is a chance for a huge reward if you get the read, but the way I see it is against Claudio, where he has priority in most interactions and like hitboxes and things like that, I would rather preserve my life for a better read or like a punish, like, or creating more times for punishes to happen than hoping he kills himself with the high. Now if he shows me he's killing himself with a high, that's different, but against most Claudios by default, I'm just letting him do it.
Sidestep button.
Yeah.
Sidestep it.
He does a down jab or some other poke or something, and then he has sidestep button, and like we duck, and again we talked about how the duck isn't mandated because down 2-2 is reactable. So on reset, did you random stage this?
No, we just kept going.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Whatever.
It's annoying too because even if I duck the high of down forward 3-2, I'm not gonna do anything other than like a while standing forward.
Yeah,
so the
exactly.
damage is
So it's
more
like,
if I block the mid and punish.
yeah. So I just never play into it.
Nice back 4-2.
Good
Gets the
assessment.
heat system up and ready. It's primed.
Nah, the other right idea is just.
I wish I was playing Melissa. Just back 4 that shit.
Nice. Oh
Nice.
my lord, he just knows.
Yeah, like look at how much you got off the one low you did need to read. If you had full health here, because like you didn't like eat the other stuff, because you know you just hold back, you kill him, no problem. And now you're forced to kind of make plays because it's one pixel and time's running out.
The beauty of down 4.
Oh man.
Fast move.
I don't care about that. But that, see, like the pressure, the
Fast move.
low accomplished what it needed to do because he landed this hop kick. But by itself, the low is not accomplishing a lot. He wants your response to be what he beats, right?
And again.
Oh my goodness.
Because this is like 4 down sidestep 4s. Now it's like 5 sidestep 4s. But the amount of times he actually had to hit you is like 2 or like 3, right?
The beauty of down 4.
Oh man.
Fast move.
Versus like make him have to hit you 10 times to kill you instead of, you know.
The one mid.
Yeah. Very nice with punish there from Roach. Gets the full hop kick combo. And again.
Oh my. Wow.
Pick better buttons for my whiff punishment. I just feel use 4 rockets too much. I don't use it nearly enough.
Yeah. Even though it doesn't knock down, it's still really good.
There you go. Nice with punish there.
I hate that. Off axis, I should have seen that. But
There you go. Nice with punish there.
Oh, okay. I was wondering why. I was like, was it access
yeah,
or
I sidestepped first.
I never
it works
saw
if
a
you're off
combo
axis
that
to the left.
did.
That was pretty
The combo I see here usually was back 2-3, right? Oh no. Am I tripping?
I saw.
That was pretty
So you can
There
do.
you go. Nice with punish.
To get this to work off axis, you do forward 4, but it's really hard to time. Down forward 1 is the easy way to get the higher damage Blossom Ender.
Does back 2-3 not work? For the back 3-4 ender?
Oh right, yeah, I could go for that, but it's a bit less damage.
Yeah.
I don't really do it.
Nice,
I've
the
never
counter.
really gone for that.
There we go.
I probably should. It's probably safer in tournament.
Most of the tournament Lydias I saw, except for
I
Emily,
always
were doing
appreciate it when
back 3-4,
people have
like
the
90%
just
of the time.
constant dashing one
And Gen, I
combos.
guess Gen was doing.
I mean, that was when like you got 10 extra damage on back 3-4. Like they nerfed 10 damage from it.
Yeah.
Tries again.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah,
I think her rage drive is ass now. Right? Like you don't get the crazy situation. I think they nerfed that early on, I guess.
Yeah,
one combos.
and you do get rage guarded
Reminds me of,
if you
Tekken 4.
land it, or on block even, I believe.
Nice hit 4.
On block, you don't have enough frames to jump back.
Yeah,
Or you
so-
can, but you just get clipped. It's annoying.
So yeah, I'm playing more. Okay, so
Game
this is
set here.
actually good to write
Starting off
down.
very strong here into the bracket reset.
Yep. And that is 2 games in a row on an endless stage, which
Yes.
is where Merlin was previously home.
Yep. Roach has already now made big adjustments, so it's up to Merlin to be able to capitalize and bring it back. Nice, 1-2-2. Oh, not in the rear, not in the rear.
Or punish that.
Yep, very good. Merlin not doing like, you know, like frame optimal punishes, but doing 1-2-2 to sort of like stance mix-ups.
Yeah.
Just to be able to get the momentum ahead.
Or punish.
Again, 1-2-2.
Yeah.
There we are.
Working out.
Yep, and then Merlin actually cashing that out because Roach tried to disrespect those plus frames for 1-2-2. Nice. Again. Side step 4, side step 4. Whoa,
Oh.
okay.
Oh.
Whoa, man. Funky tech.
I've noticed the past couple of stance mix-ups, Merlin has done the correct response to what Roach did previously.
I'm playing really
rather than
well, but I'm not capitalizing
truly
anymore.
mixing it up. Because like he went for something quick that mix up.
I'm stepping a lot and
Tried to
forcing whiffs a lot, but I'm
disrespect
just
those
not.
plus frames for 1-2-2.
It is more important that you're not dying than that you're not capitalizing.
Yeah,
Nice.
true.
The capitalization hella matters for sure, but the problem in the first set
Side step
was that
4,
you were
side
just
step
kind of
4.
dying.
Whoa,
You
okay,
remove
okay.
that part, which is good. And then, like you're saying, the capitalization is the next thing.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
4-2-3.
Whoa, man. Funky tech.
I've noticed the past couple of stance mix-ups, Merlin has done the correct response to what Roach did previously, rather than truly mixing it up. Because like he went for something quick there to try and go for a counter hit. Because the last time,
Yep.
Roach hit interrupted.
String catches
Yep,
That
everything.
time Roach just held back and he got the punish.
Yep. So he's sort of mixing up his reactionary offense.
But it's too reactionary to what Roach last did, and
Yeah.
Roach just has to do something different and it won't work.
Yep.
But having said
Nice.
that, I mean,
That was really
Merlin won
good.
that round while we were having a conversation. So
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
Though.
That was less good. What happened here?
round while we were having a conversation. So
Yeah, retaliation on his hitbox. Oh, that was the biggest thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I press on hit. Get stepped.
Now, it's not the worst thing against that low because it's like -2, I think, on hit. But based on the way he's showing step right, walk right, I would be trying to cover that more than just trying to hit him. Low expected value action. They're saying, yeah. Attempting actions after being hit is a very low expected value choice. After Claudio Demic 3, challenging is fine, but you want to be sure you're covering what he's doing, like sidestep launcher.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
Though. Roach seems to be getting away with the lead, a lot with the leads, just by harassing him with lows and being able to sidestep, hop kick a lot of Merlin's moves.
The rage drive to me is scary when the hell sweep is on the table.
Whoa!
yeah, good
So the
option,
nerf
good
of the hell
option.
sweep makes it really nasty. But if you're showing a reason for him to have to duck in neutral, then the rage
Got
drive
too
becomes
greedy
scary.
on
But
the-
without
on
it,
the pressure,
Yeah.
gets caught up by the
it's
back
hard
three.
now. That change.
Nice, that's a perfect frame punish. 4-2-3, 4-2-4. Sorry.
Jabs are good.
Nice,
And
plus
as we
frames.
saw before, he doesn't play well
yeah,
into
that's
like
very difficult
jab
to,
control.
convert off of.
Is that the only thing that you can convert off from?
Sorry,
Which is
if
weird
you're
because he
going
knows how to.
continue
Well, I
the
don't know if he
streak,
knows how to do it, but
yeah,
the
you've
things
gotta
he's
try
doing
and
can just beat
get
it.
that
But I
to
don't think
that
he
long range too.
super aware of that.
Okay.
Like combos from the full string, dead
He's still
easy, but
relatively
it's
new to
high,
Claudio.
and it doesn't
Yeah.
About 6 months.
I think the ticket devs does not like magic.
But no, like he did it there, like sidestep down 4-2, sidestep hop kick. That's how you would
Oh,
do it.
okay.
But I think
Well,
he's
I
so
don't think so.
frozen from the speed of the gameplay that he's not.
Yeah, I told you. I didn't even cut away because I was like, the game's still going.
So ready
Gotta
for
build
the
some
low.
suspense here.
It's a 50-50 at that point. It's
Yeah,
more like how do we
yeah,
avoid being in this
I gotta
situation?
brag.
Attempt.
I gotta brag.
He did a little sidestep left after we got hit again. A little scary there. Step 4s I don't care about. Although he is showing that he's doing 2 in a row, so apparently he wants the damage faster even.
My lord, he's
So,
running away with
I don't
his
know.
forward,
That's
sidestep
good.
forwards.
He noticed that. I'm pretty sure he
Oh,
noticed
my
that I
lord.
just stopped blocking low
Games and of the set
Yeah.
and being in real
in the game before.
Wonky. So
side.
rodeo. Okay,
Wow.
yeah. Yeah, why not?
Oh my
Okay, yeah.
God.
Oh, I
let's
think we
go.
did watch this. Yeah.
Immediate heat system. Uses
Yeah,
it.
I get blown
Yeah,
the fuck up.
just do everything and have everything hit. Oh wow, he didn't finish.
Yep, so
Yeah.
Okay,
this
yeah.
is a back button
Yeah,
option. This is a
okay,
back button
yeah,
option.
let's go, let's go.
Like,
Immediate
I know
heat
I'm
system.
being
Uses
repetitive,
it.
but like this to
Oh,
nail it
no,
home
yeah.
is like all of this damage. Like that whole life bar is just off of
Yep, just not holding back and just
Yeah.
trying
You're
to
gonna have
do
everything
things when
hit.
I
Oh wow,
shouldn't.
he didn't finish the string.
yeah.
Incredible.
And he is so like
The
he has gotten so much success off of it that now he can kind of do it for free. So it's especially now that I would just be like,
final game.
yeah, that was actually really good.
Well, possible final game.
You can punish the down 4-2 a bit harder.
Down for
Yeah,
one. Oh my
14
And then like
frames.
yeah, like you finally got to do it to him, so it's exciting. But like again,
Overextended.
the commitment there from Merlin.
He's keeping his heat.
Yeah, yeah,
And
there
I
you
get
go.
clipped by.
Oh.
Yeah, number 5.
He's keeping his heat.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, there you go. Oh.
It's a very Claudio thing. Sidestep button is so strong on him because it just dodges whatever you're trying to do. So
Yeah,
But
yeah.
thing
if you
is,
can't track him, even with delay timing, it's just a
He does.
that's part of the reason why holdback is so good. It's because it just beats that too. Because Claudio usually is gonna try to do it on a poke where he's not reacting to the whiff, but is just kind of he's predicting that the whiff is gonna happen, so he puts out the safe launcher. So it's a more reason to do nothing. Yeah, like the sidestep 4s take a while to add up. Like I don't know
Yeah,
a
he
match
had
off.
to do 4. He had to do 4 to me before
I don't know a
took
match
any
off the top of my
damage.
head, but let me find one. Let me watch this one.
No
think-
round brown, FDX.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Yeah, like what?
different matchup because I have easier access to some whiff punishes, and Claudio's hard to whiff punish.
All right.
But
See, both players are getting a lot of respect.
this is,
going
we
on
played
right
each other a
now.
lot too. Both of
about
us have
what
the same
game plan you
thing where
wanna
we
go
treat
into
lows as
this.
like chip damage, so we're not really
Alright.
playing.
Shadow has
Like,
my
we both
team
know
right
the
now.
other guy isn't gonna
Good
duck.
with these folks. What is that down? Is that back one or back two?
The hand?
Yeah.
Back one.
Back one.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
That's
That's like
one
one
is
of the
such a
best
good
moves in the
move,
game.
right?
It's like one of the
That
best
move
moves
is
in the game.
so good.
So he plays back
good
3, back
interaction.
3. I'm just challenging with jabs. Here's my first low.
Okay.
Look at this. Look at
The
this.
patience.
He just moves out of the
One thing
wall.
about Shadow is he gonna relax.
Yeah.
Even if he hits me
He
with the
gonna be
sidestep
chilling.
4 or a
He's
down
not
back
gonna
4-3, I
let-
live.
like,
So
it's very
I'm not
rare
sweating
that
it.
we see him get flustered to the point where he might
Yeah,
press
this period
into
of
like
no binding
counter.
is
I mean, it
something
does
to
happen sometimes. Might think he got the edge,
Yeah,
but
because I
one thing
know
about him, he don't mind
I know
waiting
one
for
mid
that-
will kill.
that
Oh wow,
clock
yeah, like
face.
that.
He don't. And you know, and Shadow's gonna do him
Hold on.
win or lose.
Right.
Shadow is one
Oh
of
my
those.
God! Oh,
Wow, nice.
Like yeah, like down to the 3rd
And
second,
Shadow's
like
gonna do him
I didn't have
win
to
or
kill
lose.
him.
Right.
Time,
Shadow is
it'll
one of
happen,
those.
right? So like,
Oh.
Wow, nice. 3 seconds left on the clock. just
especially
like you
against
were saying.
Claudio, and especially against
Shadow's
Shadow,
gonna do
it'll go to the
him
last second. And
Whether
then keep
you know
playing it.
win or lose, he's gonna play his style.
More important to
And,
not kill yourself
sometimes- most
than
of
to
the
find a way
time
to
it
kill
works
you.
out in his favor.
Weak whiff punish, that's fine. So my 1-2 whiff punish or whatever is the same as his low. So I'm
Alright.
really chilling.
we're dancing right now, trying to get something going. Nice.
What up, Sherdale? What's good? What's good?
It hurts.
I think.
Down back 3s,
Alright,
whatever.
I'ma just
Still the
hope
lead,
for
so
that.
I'm really not forcing
Alright.
anything.
Nice. Okay, give me.
Step right and then back 3 tracks me.
Are really good. Oh,
Wow.
wow. Two.
Up against the wall. No duck on the
Oh.
string. Leaving my plus frames again on the wall.
So back 3 is fine, but that's
Back
fine,
three,
right? Like
back one.
Ooh,
Look
called
at
out
this
that-
pressure.
Oh,
Oh,
all it takes is one.
This
dead.
turret, yeah, he's up
There you go.
there.
Bit of
Do enough
frustration.
to
from
ensure you
enforcing
get the
button.
combo because
Yeah, it's like I just don't take his lows that seriously because I know that the mids hitting are what I'm really what like is the real
Yeah.
thing. Like
The
you watch
feed is
Naruto?
looking Nice.
Yeah.
But as,
Yeah,
as we
of
say,
course.
you know,
Dude,
I feel like Shadow
his
is
lows
one
are
of those
genjutsu.
players where he's gonna, as I
They're not
say
real.
that, feed bust ass. Just
They
like
only
that.
become
You know
real
what? I
when you
can't even
freak
say
out,
that.
and then like he gets to punish what you do after.
Yeah.
Like, it's-
His lows are mental stack.
yeah,
Just
and then
collecting
if he's really and even if he does a round where he does like 4 sidestep 4s in a row, does he really think he can do that the next round without getting low parry and dying? If he does, then you kill him. If he doesn't, then you just proceed as normal. So I was told that's why like 3 rounds are really important. 'Cause you get 1 round to see one round to get like to see what happens. The second round to see like are they for real or are they trying to trick me? Like, and then you go off on the third. Yeah. So this up forward one I do loses to sidestep button. Like if I chose to play double down forward one, he would beat me. But I played on immediate because he knows that I play sidestep button a lot. So his immediate forward 1+2 would catch me if I tried to do a micro sidestep around a poke and then like hit a button. So. Or if I play like a string delay timing. There we go. Like see what he did here? Same thing. Just a Claudio thing. He goes down 4. My retaliate and his sidestep right beats it.
Okay, but the side, okay. Shadow
wants the blue hand.
Getting a starburst going.
Is he gonna make him break dance?
Okay, so
Break dance?
a couple lows. And then the lows didn't matter. What mattered is I felt like swinging because I was tired of the lows. And then he sidestepped right fucking button me. I preach about it because I keep dying to it, so it's like I'm talking to myself.
He's a
Back
big
one.
boy.
Back one. Good punish, my feet.
Oh my goodness.
God.
So
They just went right over each other. Oh, run it too.
that was a crazy retaliation. He's like 0 on hit, and he just uses it to running 2. That was pretty sick.
Yeah, he really do. He really do. All right. Good patience right now.
He did the sidestep right. I didn't hit a button, so he didn't get his whiff. He did it again. We both did nothing. Did it again.
Fishing for the break dance.
Oh,
I run into a running 2.
Yeah, that running 2 is doing.
I try to move. I do the same thing.
Fishing for the break dance.
I try to move out of like the frame disadvantage, and he tracks it.
Is doing
I mean, it's not. It's +4, so
Yeah.
still.
that running 2 is getting Shadow some mileage right now, like for sure.
Oh, nice whip punish by Fee. Okay, these knees too, they have been working out in his favor.
Yeah, I believed in the low, so I ate like a bunch of back threes.
They have been working out in his favor.
Give me the back 3 in his life. Down 4-1 into the back dash. Shadow looking like he's waking up. He had his breakfast burrito. Give me my coffee on deck. Back 3s.
Flip back dashing.
Oh, was the low lay on that punish?
Nice.
Oh my god. This is where it gets better.
Back air, bruh.
I recognize like my immediate timing is getting blown up by sidestep button, so I try to tell myself just like, you know, hold back that button. But because I'm winning in neutral, so the more I play these block situations, the more he wins because of Claudio. But if I just disengage and then play in the open, then I recognize like 2-2 is chopping him up, down 2 is working, so I'll reduce the times where he can kill me, or I'll reduce playing the situations where I die. And over in enough time, I'll win the HP race. That's how I'm approaching it.
Whoa, why did he challenge?
And
Reduce the chances of you killing yourself.
yeah. Not only the chances, but like just the literal outcome too. Like if he's outplaying me in this situation, I'm just gonna deny that situation or disengage from that situation.
Make you respect it now.
Yeah.
Like
Alright, nice slow.
Nice from Fido. He closed out that round.
if I am playing
Nice
like
with punish.
if I'm flipping a coin and I can't like rig the coin,
Neutral looking
then I'm just gonna tell them like, yeah, I'm not gonna flip the coin. Maybe next time. You know, I just like just leave. I just walk away. That's the same thing here. Is like in situations like on block here, or where the sidestep button is a threat, I am almost consistently choosing to just run away, and his punish to that, the low, isn't scary enough to make me stop running away.
Nice step from Fido.
He didn't believe it all the way.
I actually tried to track it there with 1-2, and then I lost. That's why I was so like shook. Yeah, so I gave him that low, and I'm kind of like, you know, that like even with that choice, I'm cool with that. Like, you know.
Shadow, he hasn't been thrown it, but
I gave him the low consciously, and I was like, all right, he got it. That's cool. You got me. Same thing. Like if it's a neutral, I can find jabs. I can find 4-4-1+2. I can find 2-2.
Nice punish from FDX.
But I'm not making plays here. But I'm making a play there. It's a duck.
He can't get too crazy with Shadow now.
Yeah, I mean, it's good to throw the plus ones, but some of them aren't always safe, or like safe ones.
And they're very linear, and Shadow's
He doesn't have blue hands, so sidestep button is not as scary as sidestep hop kick is a bit scary. But you see all that? That's me trying to play the game. I'm trying to move. I'm trying to do something. Try to stab. I have so much HP if I just didn't do that. And that was really good.
This is so crispy, bro.
Good
So Shadow's a bit different in that he doesn't play as button heavy as Roach. So what this will basically change into is when Roach is doing all his lows, you will just have to make a decision sooner. But the concept, this is just like a very slowed down version of it, where Shadow will really not go low, right? So
it's just a longer waiting time.
yeah, a longer waiting time. So each low Roach does is an opportunity for him to die. So you just get to raise the certainty on your read over and over until you need it. And you just hold it until you don't need it, because you're able to... Well, if you're not dying, you're actually able to do a lot. Like your like your duck defense on the highs was like better than mine in this. So like you are aware enough and sharp enough to find the opportunities, so you don't need to force the opportunity.
There's a certain threshold of health that you can have to do that though.
Yeah, and then yeah. So that's part of the big reason of saving your health like as much as possible, is that you get more chances to do that.
You want that, yeah, you want that meter to burn through his lows.
Yeah. And if you look at like this, like I'm not sweating the lows or like trying to find a mix-up timing. I'm just doing nothing until I figure out, like, I think, like, oh yeah, maybe he's getting bored, maybe he wants to do something, whatever. But here, I have a counter hit button, so.
Right, so just, I don't know, J1 against Claudio, I guess.
Yeah, it's like Claudio is in the driver's seat, usually. Let's see if he can handle being behind the wheel without crashing, you know? Like,
right,
that's how I see it.
Cool.
Yeah. Hopefully that was helpful. I'll give you these notes also. In the VOD. Do you have any other questions?
No. I'm sure I'll think of something as soon as the call ends. But
yeah, that's fine. You're welcome to DM me anytime, as usual. So.
Oh, sick.
Any questions? Any like, hey, you talked about this. Can you repeat it? Stuff like that. Like, just message me and I'll get back to you.
I'll save my questions after I've rewatched this a few times just to really.
Yep, sounds good, man. I had a good time. I hope it was helpful, and I will catch you later. Cheers.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Yeah, absolutely. Bye.